South Africa will end being ruled by Muslim people. Islam will spread its wings over South Africa.
KZN Businessman Farhad Hoomer, previously accused of terrorism and sanctioned by the United States, has applied to register a new political party, the Islamic State of Africa, raising concerns ahead of the 2026 elections. Guys, can you see where the spirit of Ubuntu has gotten us? Always bending over backwards for illegal aliens and putting people before our own kind. Can you see where humility got us? No one gets anywhere by being the nice guy in this life. The Western countries enriched themselves from nothing by being savages. Why can't we be the same? Why are Africans manipulated into being the nice girl who always gets played by guys and finish last? Islamic State has ties to ISIS. It is a terror organization. And if the South African, the IEC South Africa allows this man to register the Islamic State of Africa party, then they might as well allow every extremist terror fringe group on the ballot paper. No exception, no favor. And I know some folks might think that this is America activating a sleeper cell in South Africa and that ISIS and Al-Qaeda have always been American projects to spread their hate and propaganda about Muslims and Islam. But South Africans, you are being pushed further below the poverty line in your own country, while illegal aliens enjoy the fruits of your labor. They are literally living in the freedom that our freedom fighters fought and died for, all because our constitution is permeable. We literally can't hand over our sovereignty to Islam people when they are busy abusing our African brothers and sisters in the Middle East and trapping them in racist systems. 2 years ago, we lost 2 Tanzanians who were in Israel for agricultural exchange program. They were brutally murdered by Hamas group. Check out this clip.
Hamas group in Israel on 7th of October 2023. Joshua Molel, a 21-year-old student from Tanzania, East Africa, came to Israel on an agricultural exchange program. This week, it was confirmed that he was murdered at the hands of Hamas and that his body is still being held in Gaza by the terrorists. We warn you that what you are about to see is extremely graphic.
And you want to open your arms to such humans just to prove Ubuntu. Screw Ubuntu. It costs nothing but misery for black people. No, I don't know what the white supremacists have done to convince us that black people should sit there and take the abuse because they are kind-hearted, loving, caring, welcoming. They have humility. Humility is their core. At their core, black people have humility. They're the kindest. They can sit there and take it. If we slap a black person on their left cheek, they turn to the right and we slap another cheek, and there's nothing that they can do about it. And all these, outsiders, these Muslims, white supremacists from the UK forming political parties in South Africa and just taking at our expense is going to be the death of us. The prophecy is coming alive. South Africa is going to stand by the sideline. In their own country, they're going to be sidelined. They're going to be sidelined and watch people eat from their land. They're going to watch outsiders eat from their land, benefit from their land, live in the freedom that our freedom fighters and Pan-African brothers and sisters lived, fought, and died for. All because of the spirit of Ubuntu. Screw Ubuntu. I have no humility, guys. I'm not going to tell you lies. Me, I have no humility. I'm not nice. I am not nice. And I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you and say, hey, if you act nice to me, I'm going to be nice back. No, I'm generally no, child, please. Because I know that humility is the reason why we finish last. Humility is the reason why we are not advancing in life. Humility is when we hold people in high regards while they play on our heads. Humility is the reason why 1994 happened and 30 years later to democracy, black people still don't have anything. Humility is the reason why there is unfair distribution of wealth in South Africa. Humility is the reason why there's such a large wealth gap in South Africa. Black people being marginalized way below the poverty line. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a nice person, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nice people don't finish last. It's a nice quality to have as a human. It's a nice quality to have as a human, being nice, being respectful, helpful. But yeah, people tend to take that for granted and ride that wave and play on your head and think you are stupid. So sometimes you need to go there and show a person. So this Farhad person, if he thinks that he can start a Hamas group, a terrorist Israelite group in South Africa, he has another thing going. He has another thing coming to him. And someone did say that, guys, hey, be careful. There are Israelites flocking in Cape Town. There are Israelites flocking in Cape Town right now, thanks to the DA opening their doors for Israelites in exchange for votes. The presence of DA in the government has an emboldened closeted racists in the country to emerge and spread their racist rhetoric without fear and shame. It has allowed terrorists, Zionists, Israelites in our country to come and play in our heads. The presence of the DA in the GNU is the reason why this mess is happening. And then you put a DA person as the Minister of Home Affairs so that he can ship more Israelites perfectly in South Africa without any obstacle in his way. The ANC is stupid. The ANC is stupid. The ANC is stupid. This is the reason we are here. I have nothing against Muslims and Islams, but they can go practice their Musliminity and Islaminity there, not in our own country, not in a black country. Not in a black country, sorry. Because I don't see Christians parading around in the Middle East. Does anyone see any Christian in the Middle East parading around, practicing their religion without fear and shame? Anybody? No? Okay. So why are we bending over and backwards? This is a Christian state. Whether you like it or not, the main religion in South Africa that is practiced is Christianity. And they try by all means, through political aspects, to try to erase the Christianity within us. How crazy is that? Asham, black people, continue with your humility, continue being nice. You will be sidelined. You'll watch people benefit from your land while you stay in poverty because you don't have the voice to do anything. You don't have the power in your voice to speak up and defend your state. Defend the sovereignty of our state. Now we have Al-Qaeda's in politics. Now we have Al-Qaeda's in parliament. Next thing, this is going to be a province of Israel. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube.